Let's see some examples on Thevenin theorem. So in the first example, find the current through 6 ohm resistor using Thevenin's theorem. In the given circuit, 6 ohm resistor is considered as a load resistance and we have to find the current through this resistance. So first of all, we have to convert the circuit to a Thevenin equivalent circuit except the load resistance, that is 6 ohms. So here first of all we will calculate the RTH, and for calculation of the RTH the process is we have to remove the load resistance from the circuit and we have to replace the energy sources by their internal resistance. Means the voltage source terminal will be shorted and the current source terminal will be opened. So for RTH, the circuit will be converted to this part. Here the 32 volt source is sorted, so it is the sorted terminal, and the current source 2 ampere current source is opened, so here it is the open terminal. Now we have to find the equivalent resistance across A and B. Here we can see that the 4 and 12 ohm resistances are connected in parallel, and with this combination 1 ohm resistance is in series. So the RTH will be equal to 4 in parallel with 12 plus 1 in series. So it will be 4 into 12 by 4 plus 12 plus 1. And if we simplify, it will be 4 ohms. So that is our Thevenin equivalent resistance. Next we have to find the VTH. To calculate the VTH, we will remove the load resistance from the circuit, and here we will transfer this current source to a voltage source. Using source transformation, we know that a current source along with the resistance connected in parallel can be converted to a voltage source in series with the resistance. Therefore, when we convert this current source along with this 12 ohm resistance, the 12 ohm will be connected in series with the voltage source, and the value of the voltage source will be V is equal to I into R, that means 2 into 12, 24. So the circuit will be this 32 volt source already present in the circuit, and the current source here converted to a voltage source of 24 volt, and the resistance that was connected in parallel with the current source, here it is connected in series with the voltage source. Now here we will calculate the voltage across A and B. So it will be B, C, D and A. First of all, here we will calculate the current through this loop. That means basically we have to find the current through 12 ohm resistance. So consider a current I is flowing through this loop. So the value of I can be calculated by using KVL in this closed loop. So it will be 32 minus 4I minus 12I minus 24 equal to 0. We know the process of KVL. So for the KVL, if we go in the direction of the current, we will there will be a loss in potential, so it will be considered as negative. And if we go from negative to positive, for the voltage source, it is considered as positive, and if we go from positive to negative terminal, it will be taken as negative. So after solving this equation, we can find the current I as 32 minus 24 upon 4 plus 12. So after solving, the value of the current here will be 8 by 16, and that is 0.5 ampere. That means in the 12 ohm resistance, 0.5 ampere current will flow and it will be downward. Now the process of VTH calculation. VTH is the voltage across A and B, that is voltage across B and C plus voltage across C and D plus voltage across D and A. As we know, the voltage between B and C will be 0. Then from C to D, first of all you have to consider the voltage source, that is 24 volt. Then you have to consider the voltage drop in 12 ohm resistance. As we move upward, that means we are going in the opposite direction of the current, so it will be taken as positive. So plus 12 into 0.5. So this value is the voltage drop across C and D. It is a potential difference across C and D. And now the voltage across D and A, again it will be 0 because no current will flow through this resistance. So it is 0. So after solving, the value of VTH will be 30 volt. So we have calculated the RTH and VTH. The next step is we have to draw the Thevenin equivalent circuit. So the Thevenin equivalent circuit is here. VTH we have calculated 30, RTH 4 ohms. The question was we have to find the current through 6 ohm resistance. So now this load resistance will be connected across the Thevenin equivalent circuit, that means between A and B, and we have to find the current through the 6 ohm resistance, that is load current. So the value of IL will be VTH upon RTH plus RL. Here the VTH is 30 volt, RTH is 4, and the load resistance is 6. So finally we will get the current through the load resistance is 3 ampere. So the final answer is IL equal to 3 ampere. So this is our Thevenin equivalent circuit, VTH and RTH. This is the load resistance and the current through the load resistance, that is IL. Now the second example. Here we have to calculate the current through 2 ohm resistor using Thevenin's theorem. Here the load resistance is 2 ohms. So this is terminal A and B. So you have to find the Thevenin equivalent circuit across A and B terminal. So the first step is we will calculate the RTH, and for calculation of the RTH we will remove the load resistance from the circuit and we will replace two voltage sources by short circuiting the terminals. So the circuit for RTH, we remove the load resistance from A and B terminal and we short circuit the voltage source terminals. So this is the circuit for RTH. Here we can see that 1 and 3 are connected in parallel. Similarly, 4 and 1 connected in parallel. And then the combination of this resistance will be in series. The combination of these two resistance. Therefore, the RTH can be calculated as 1 parallel with 3 plus 4 parallel with 1. So it is 1 into 3 by 1 plus 3 plus 4 into 1 by 4 plus 1. So it will be 3 by 4 plus 4 by 5. So finally the value will be 1.55 ohms. That means the RTH of the circuit is 1.55 ohms. The next step is we have to calculate VTH. Now in the original circuit we have to remove the load resistance from the circuit, and then we have to calculate the voltage drop, the potential difference across this open load terminal. So the circuit for VTH calculation is here. From the original circuit we just remove the load resistance between A and B terminal. So here when we calculate the VTH, let's say it is C and D. So the value VTH will be voltage across A and B, and that is voltage across B and C plus voltage across C and D and voltage across D and A. Here we can see that in between A and D there is a 3 ohm resistance, and this 3 ohm resistance is the part of this closed loop. So definitely a current will flow here, let's say I1. Similarly, in this particular loop between B and C we have 4 ohm resistance. There is a 10 volt source. So another current will flow here, let's say I2. So before calculating VTH, first of all you have to find these two values, that is I1 and I2. So the value of I1 will be here 5 upon 1 plus 3. So it will be 1.25 ampere. We simply apply KVL in this loop. Similarly, the value of I2 will be 10 by 4 plus 1. It is 2 ampere by applying KVL in this particular loop. So now the value of VTH. From B to C, we are going in the direction of the current. So there will be a loss in potential. So it will be minus 4 into I2, because I2 current is flowing from B to C through 4 ohm resistance. From C to D, there will be no voltage drop. And now from D to A, we are going in the opposite direction of current I1 through 3 ohm resistance. So here it will be gain in potential, that is 3I1. Now put the values of I1 and I2. So minus 4 into 2 plus 3 into 1.25, and after solving this we will get the value of VTH equal to minus 4.25 volt. See that the value of VTH is negative here. That doesn't mean the value is wrong. It is just the polarity of the voltage source reversed. But when we draw the Thevenin equivalent circuit, we will consider only the magnitude of the value. That means we will consider 4.25 volt. So the Thevenin equivalent circuit. So the Thevenin equivalent circuit is here. VTH 4.25 volt, RTH 1.55 ohms, that we have calculated. Now add the load resistance across the Thevenin equivalent circuit. The value of the load resistance is 2 ohms. And then we have to calculate the load current IL. So we know that IL here will be VTH upon RTH plus RL. Here VTH is 4.25, RTH is 1.55, and load resistance is 2. So after solving this, we will get the load current IL as 1.197 ampere. So this is our final answer. The third example. Draw the Thevenin equivalent circuit of the given network. Let's say this is the terminal A and B. So here there is no load resistance connected, and we have to calculate the Thevenin equivalent voltage and Thevenin equivalent resistance of this network. So first of all, we will calculate the value of RTH, and for calculation of RTH, first of all we will remove the voltage sources. We will replace the voltage sources by their internal resistance. Means this terminal will be short circuited. So for calculation of RTH, it is the circuit. We will calculate across A and B. So from this side we can see that 1 and 1, these two resistances are connected in series. With this combination, this 1 ohm resistance will be connected in parallel. Then their combination will be connected in series with this 1 ohm resistance, and finally this part will be connected in parallel with 2 ohm resistance. So if we want to calculate RTH, it will be 1 plus 1 in series. With this 1 will be in parallel. 1 plus 1 in series. With this 1 will be in parallel. Now with this combination, this 1 will be in series, and finally this value will be in parallel with 2 ohm resistance. So 1 and 1 in series, so it will be 2. 2 will be in parallel with this 1 ohm resistance. Their combination will be in series with this 1 ohm resistance, and then this combination will be in parallel with 2. So it will be 2 into 1 upon 2 plus 1 plus 1. then it is 2 by 3 plus 1 parallel with 2. Then it will be 5 by 3 parallel with 2. And it will be 5 by 3 into 2 upon 5 by 3 plus 2. So finally, if you calculate, the value of RTH will be 0.91 ohm. So it is our RTH value. So RTH is 0.91 ohms. In next part, we will calculate VTH. So for VTH, this is the circuit. Terminal A and B. Let's say it is C and D. So ultimately we have to calculate the resistance through this 2 ohm resistance. Then only we can calculate voltage across B and C, then C and D, and then D and A. Now to calculate the current through 2 ohm resistance, here we can apply the mesh analysis in the rest part, as there are 2 meshes. So consider here mesh current I1 and here the mesh current I2. So apply the KVL in first mesh. If we start from this point clockwise, it will be minus I1 plus 10 minus I1 minus I1 minus I2 is equal to 0. We already know how to apply the KVL in a mesh analysis. So after solving this equation, the simplified part will be 3I1 minus I2 is equal to 10. Let's say equation number 1. Now apply KVL in the second mesh, starting from this point clockwise. So it will be minus I2 minus 5 minus 2I2, then plus I1 minus I2. Because in this branch the current is I1 minus I2 downward. Here it is I1 minus I2. And it will be equal to 0. So after simplification, the equation will become I1 minus 4I2 is equal to 5. Equation number 2. Now solve equation number 1 and equation number 2. So we will get the values of I1 and I2. So I1 will be 3.182 ampere and I2 will be minus 0.455 ampere. Now see here, the current I2 is negative. That means here we assume the current I2 is flowing clockwise. But as the value becomes negative, that means actually the current will flow in anti-clockwise direction. That means the current will be through 2 ohm resistance, the current will be upward. It will be the value of I2 in this particular mesh. Now apply the concept of the Thevenin voltage. So we know that voltage across A and B will be the voltage across B and C plus C and D plus D and A. So VTH is voltage across A and B, that will be voltage across B and C, then C and D, and then D and A. Definitely voltage between B and C will be 0. There will be no voltage drop. So here it will be 0. Between C and D, we are going from C to D, that means in the direction of the current. So this voltage drop will be considered as negative. So it will be minus 2 into I2. I2 here will be taken as 0.455 because we have already changed the direction of I2. Initially we have taken it as clockwise, the value becomes negative, so we consider the actual direction, that is anti-clockwise. So through 2 ohm resistance it will be upward. So from C to D means we are going in the direction of the current I2. So the voltage drop in 2 ohm resistance will be a loss in potential. Then there is a voltage source also 5 volt, and we are going from negative to positive terminal. So it will be taken as plus 5. Then from D to A, again the voltage drop will be equal to 0. So after simplification, the value of VTH will be 4.09 volt. So once we calculate VTH and RTH, then according to the question, we have to draw the Thevenin equivalent circuit. So the equivalent circuit will be RTH and VTH. The value of RTH was 0.91 ohm and the value of VTH is 4.09 volt. So it is RTH and it is VTH. And this is the terminal A and B. So this is our final answer, the Thevenin equivalent circuit of the given network. Now there are some practice questions. So in the first question, draw the Thevenin equivalent circuit of the given network. So you have to calculate the Thevenin equivalent circuit for this network across terminal A and B. Here there is one voltage source and 2 current source. So when we calculate the RTH, you have to short circuit the voltage source terminal and you have to open the current source terminal, and then you have to calculate RTH from the open load terminal. And similarly, you have to calculate the voltage drop between A and B. So the answer of this question is the VTH is 72 volt and RTH is 7 ohms. So try to solve this question and find the values. In the second example, for the practice, you have to calculate the current in the branch A and B by Thevenin's theorem. So this is a bridge, unbalanced bridge, A, B, C and D terminals. Between A and C it is 8 ohm resistance, between A and D 12 ohms, between B and D it is 36 ohms, and between C and B it is 4 ohms, and between A and B it is 3.6 ohm resistance, and there is a voltage source of 40 volt. So you have to calculate the current through 3.6 ohm resistance. That means Here the load resistance is 3.6 ohm. So the same process, you have to calculate RTH, then VTH, then you have to draw the Thevenin equivalent circuit, then connect the load resistance across the Thevenin circuit and find the currents. The answer of this question is, for this circuit, the VTH is 12 volt, the RTH is 8.4 ohms, and current in AB branch is 1 ampere, and it will be from B to A. So try to solve this question. Thank you.